Thank you for joining us today through a rosy window and into wellness. In this episode, we will be focusing on purpose. I'm Bev, a counseling hypnotherapist and co-founder of Rosy Window Productions. In the last 3 episodes, we've made some observations on some pretty obvious topics: helping others, being grateful, and honesty. These are not new concepts for any of us, but sometimes we can take a closer look. We can enjoy a little reminder that will help us to find peace, calm, and contentment. Raising a family, guiding students, coaching is challenging. It is as complex as the world around us and as unique as every individual. We began this 10-part series for you, the adult caregiver, with the purpose of helping you help your children to grow with confidence, high self-esteem, and an abundance of wellness. This purpose was the destination. We sorted out the information we wanted to present, and after many hours of contemplation, writing, rewriting, research, and considering time, we were able to map the route, choose some detours, and finish with a series that we are proud to offer to you. We know that it will not be everyone's cup of tea. We also know that different information will resonate differently with each person, and that's a good thing. It is much easier to maintain a steady course with a project that is short-term or when something is new. But what about the weekly laundry pile or the 3 meals that you have to plan and prepare every day? What about the job that you go to day after day? What motivates you to get up and get moving? When you're uninspired by that humdrum meal that you're preparing, just because it's difficult to think of something exciting 7 days a week, 3 meals every day, remember, you're nourishing your amazing body and you're giving sustenance to your family. Your purpose at that time is so important. Over the years, I've had a variety of jobs. Some were more fulfilling, and I look forward to going to work just because I believed in the purpose of my occupation. Others, well, not so much. But even those jobs had a very important purpose. They allowed me to put a roof over my head, drive my car, buy groceries, and take part in some leisure activities. And those are pretty good reasons to go to work every day, even if the work seems insignificant. It wasn't until later that I appreciated the importance of the experiences that those jobs gave me and how they did contribute to my journey. Understand that each task's purpose contributes to your life purpose. And it's okay if you're one of the millions that doesn't feel like they've really connected with their life's purpose. To determine what the big purpose is, perhaps we could start with the question, what do you want? And you might answer to make more money. And we could ask then, why? Well, to move to a bigger home. Why? To have more space. Why? For the kids to have their own rooms and a family room to entertain in. Why? To be more comfortable. Why? To be happy. Or what if we asked that same question, what do you want? And you answered, for my kids to be happy. Why? Because it makes me happy to see my kids happy. What do you want? World peace? Why? So people aren't dying and being maimed. Why? Because it makes me angry, sad, and scared, and I want to feel safe and happy. Are you striving for a job that is more fulfilling in itself, or one that offers early retirement, better work conditions? All roads lead to a wish for happiness, for ourselves, for our children, and for the world. We can go through our days not assigning any deeper meanings or even recognizing what we are contributing to ourselves, our families, our communities. But what if we did reflect on how important everything we do is, and in knowing that each task you perform does lead to your life's purpose of happiness, contentment, and fulfillment. Even those who answer the question, why do they work hard at helping others to make the world a better place, can boil it down to a gratitude for what they have, and that sharing with others brings them a feeling of contentment and happiness. So how do we cultivate this sense of purpose in our children? Of course, the first step is modeling the behavior of living a life with purpose. Too often I hear someone say that they have done nothing at all day. After an 8-hour shift at work or caring for a family, doing nothing is usually not what has taken place. With the understanding that the person who has asked what you've done all day may not be someone that you want to unload all of the details to, please make a note that every time you say something to someone else, you are listening too. So if you tell someone you've done nothing all day, aren't you diminishing what you've done not only to them but to yourself? If you do this every day that you've gone to work or done the laundry or prepared meals, along with the hundreds of other tasks you've accomplished, soon you've diminished your importance. How about answering with something like, "It was a good day. I got everything done around the house that I set out to do." Or, "It was another great day at work." Or if you truly took a day off, "I had a great day of relaxation." When you're recapping your day, or in the midst of cooking, cleaning, shopping, helping with homework, know that each of these tasks is part of your purpose at that moment. And you can be so proud of each and every one. When you ask your children what they have done today, truly listen. If they shrug and say nothing, don't let them diminish their accomplishments. Keep asking and give them positive feedback. If you accept a nothing answer after a whole day at school, that could be what you should expect each day. Keep asking and give them positive feedback. Well, that sounds like an interesting book. English was one of my favorite subjects in school. And what do you think of that book? Don't be afraid to share goals with your children and have them set their own. Goal setting with a SMART goal template in mind can be very useful for short-term and long-term goals, and can keep the purpose of action defined and in the forefront. There are plenty of great templates online, but we will give you a quick rundown. S stands for specific, and it is best to narrow down a goal. Taking next Sunday off is a good goal, or saving up for a new bicycle. M is measurable. Both of these goals are measurable. Taking Sunday off might mean that the laundry must be done, floors must be cleaned, and the bathrooms need to be scrubbed by Saturday. And the price of the bike for the other goal. A is for achievable. If you're working 14-hour days all week, perhaps taking Sunday off might not be achievable. But if you're home at a reasonable hour and the whole family pitches in an hour after dinner, Sunday might just be a great day off. But you have to decide if it's achievable or adjust the goal. The new bike is a great goal, teaching how to save money for a sense of accomplishment, learning that you sacrifice a little today and tomorrow can be even better, the value of possessions and hard work, great skills for adulthood. If they're getting $10 a week allowance with some side money for babysitting or mowing lawns, we may need to rethink the bike that they've picked out, not to discourage, but to be realistic. A $2,000 bike at an average of $20 a week is 100 weeks, which is about 2 years. Now let's say that that child has no bike at all. This aspiring cyclist needs to ride. Maybe we can suggest a few options, right? Perhaps a brand that is not so expensive, or a good used bike. If they drop the achievable price down to $300, they could be riding in less than 4 months. After that, they can begin a great savings plan to upgrade. We could also suggest that not every dime goes into savings for the bike. It would become very difficult to be happy about the goal if they don't spend anything on anything else for a long term. Help them figure out a reasonable plan, say $15 each week. Prepare them for a shift in the price and even factor in some extra work time during school breaks. Encourage them to get a picture of the bike to keep their eye on the prize, and to share this goal with the people that they work for and other family members. Everyone likes to help a child who is striving for a good, healthy goal. They might wind up with more work or some tips for doing a good job mowing. The R in SMART is for relevant. Does this goal fit with your overall purpose? Is it meaningful to you? Yes, it is a day off to rest, relax, and restore. It is the whole family pitching in all week long to bring us together for a day of connection and happiness. If the bike your child is dreaming of is a $2,000 purchase because they want to be a cyclist, to race, and they have researched quality, even better. This goal fits with a bigger purpose. T is for timely. Sunday is a short week away, and we can stay motivated with our eye on the prize. One way or another, the bike goal can become timely. We've gone over different options, we've done some math, and now we just need to decide which day we're going to be able to buy that bike. In episode 2, we discussed reframing, which is reconceptualizing an event, memory, or situation. And as we've mentioned in each episode, when we are shifting our habitual thinking to initiate new positive processes, we can begin small. Start with your purpose for the tasks at hand and broaden that scope to live a purposeful life for you, your family, and your community. Before we begin today's meditation, please consider the work of Dr. Viktor Frankl, who was a neurologist and psychiatrist, and after spending 4 years in a concentration camp during the Holocaust, devoted his life to understanding and promoting the importance of giving life meaning. He attributed his survival and that of others by the ability to assign meaning to the situation they were in. Although I prefer to refer to feelings and thoughts in a positive manner, perhaps the negative side of this topic will be more to the point. Dr. Frankl's research indicated a strong relationship between meaninglessness and criminal behavior, addiction, depression. Without meaning, people fill the void with hedonistic pleasures, power, materialism, hatred, boredom, or neurotic obsession and compulsions. This drives home the importance of helping the next generation find purpose as we strive to show our children a destination of fulfillment and happiness and a life of purpose to map the way. Thank you for joining us today as we continue with our purpose, providing parents and children with the tools and resources for positive mental health and well-being.
Unless you're listening to this while driving or participating in any activity that requires your full attention, please sit back, relax. Notice your breath. You don't have to make it deeper or slower, just notice it. When we notice our breathing, it's a lovely way to let our mind and our body know of our intention to relax. You can close your eyes if you'd like, and just let your body relax all of the muscles from the top of your head down to the very soles of your feet, resting and relaxing. As you relax, perhaps you can contemplate all of the wonderful things that you do each and every day. You can let your mind wander through all of the things that you do. Perhaps there's a realization that even those small tasks that you do each and every day contribute to your health, to your well-being. Perhaps they are part of a greater goal. Or maybe it's just the day-to-day, keeping everyone happy, healthy, and well. No matter how big or how small, all of the things that you do are important. And keeping that in mind, you can take a breath, and as you open your eyes, look forward to a wonderful day.